Dr. Jamie again, physical therapist and Pilates instructor. We're going to be doing happy hips today. You're going to be feeling a little bit more stretched out, hopefully after this, a little bit more loose, a little bit more relaxed. Nice to get those hips and legs stretched out, especially if you've been sitting for a while. All right, well, let's get started here. All you need is some floor space or a mat. All right, go ahead, lie down on your back with your knees bent. And let's start by rocking your legs side to side. Just find your breath as you do this. This helps unwind your spine. Great. Go ahead, bring one knee up towards your chest. Send your breath to your lower back. Feel your lower back expand. Great. Hug your other knee towards your chest. Send your breath to your lower back. Feel your lower back expand. All right. Switch legs again. Hold behind the back of your thigh. We're going to send your leg up and down. Up and down. Point your foot up. Flex it down. And up and down. This is nice to get a little bit of stretch in your hamstrings and your calves and some mobility through that nerve that goes through the back of your leg called the sciatic nerve and tibial nerve. Find your breath. Great, go ahead and switch sides. Up, point, down, flex your foot. Send your breath to your lower back. All right. Switch legs. You're going to cross one leg, that ankle over your thigh. Hold the back of your thigh. And your foot is like an arrow. We're going to rock your legs towards the direction your foot is pointing. So in this case, my foot is pointing towards you guys, so I'm rocking my legs towards you. The intention of this stretch is to feel at the back of your hip rotators. One of them is called the piriformis muscle, and many other hip rotators there. You're welcome to leave it at the end range and take a few deep breaths here. Each breath, you're welcome to pull your thigh up closer towards your chest to enhance the stretch behind your thigh. Great. Let's switch legs. Cross your ankle over your thigh. Hold onto the back of your thigh here. Yes. My foot is like an arrow point, and I rock my legs in the direction my foot points. Feel the stretch at the back of your thigh. You're welcome to leave your legs towards the end of the range. Take a nice deep breath and let it out. Each time you let your breath out, you're welcome to bring your thigh closer towards your chest to enhance the stretch at the back of your thigh. Great. Okay, next we're going to lie onto your side. Have your your bottom leg bent. Your top leg is going to be outstretched. Hips both pointed forward. Make sure you're not wrapped back, but forward here. Let's swing your leg forward and backwards. Find some length through your leg, energy through your toes. Fantastic. Think about elongating even through your arm and your fingertips. So your arm and leg are reaching away from each other. Good. To make this a greater challenge, you can straighten out your bottom leg. That will make this also a little bit of a core stability exercise. You use your core in order to stay upright so you don't tip over. Okay, now let's bend your bottom leg again. Find your stability. Straighten out your top leg behind you. We're going to go in and out. And in and out. A little bit of a glute and posterior chain exercise. Yes, flex your foot when you come in. Point it when you go out. Flex and point. Knee comes in, it goes out. Keep your hip points pointed forward, down towards the floor a little bit to really target those glute and posterior chain muscles. You feel the burn? Yes. All right, keep it out there. Let's do some little circles. Yes, I feel it. I hope you do too. Good. All right, circle the other direction. Woo! You got this. Okay. Rest. Okay, quad stretch next. You're going to hold on to your ankle here. Yes. Bring your thigh back behind you. If you had a tail, imagine like you're tucking your tail beneath your leg, so a little bit of what's called posterior pelvic tilt. You may even think of it like an ab crunch a little bit. This enhances the stretch at the front of your thigh and the front of your hip. Now to enhance the stretch here, gently press your foot into your hand like you're kicking out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, bring your heel closer towards your bottom. Gently press your foot into your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, bring your foot closer towards your bottom. Last one, gently press your foot into your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, bring your foot closer towards your bottom. You might even be touching your bottom now. Yes. I feel the stretch. Pretzel stretch. This is nice for the lateral side of your thigh, including what's called your IT band, which is a thick fibrous band along your thigh, and your TFL, which is another muscle on the lateral side of your hip. So you're just, did you notice I put my foot on top of the outside of my thigh, and I'm gently pressing my thigh towards the mat. Make sure that your thigh is still extended back, that your knee hasn't drifted forward. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Okay, here we go. Leg swing forward and backwards. Point your foot as you come forward. Point it when you go back. flex as you come forward. There you go. Ah. Okay, if you'd like to add a challenge, you can straighten your bottom leg, and that becomes more of a core exercise. Yes. Good. All right, bend your bottom leg again. Let us go ahead. We're going to do in and out here. In with your leg, and then out. Here, and out. Flex your foot forward, point it backwards. Flex your foot forward, point it backwards. Make sure that your hips are aimed forward and pointed down, and you haven't rotated to reach your hips out towards the ceiling. That's not what I want. We want to point it down to get more of the back side here. All right, good. Keep your leg out extended. Let's do some baby circles. Baby circles the other direction. Ooh. Good. Okay, quad stretch. Hold your ankle. Bring it back behind you. Make sure you're reaching long through your knee. Tuck your tail. Find your abs. Gently press your foot into your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring your heel closer towards your bottom. Gently press your foot into your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring your foot closer towards your bottom. Once more. Press foot into hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Bring your foot closer towards your bottom. Okay, let's get those pretzel stretches here. Your ankle is going to press on the lateral outside of your thigh towards the mat here. Take some deep breaths. Good. Okay, let's go ahead, come up into sitting position. We are going to take on the butterfly position. That means sitting with your knees out to the side like this. Yes. Go ahead, give me a little bit of fluttering of your butterfly wings here. I'd like you to bring your chest up tall as you do this. Okay. Now, you're welcome to use your elbows to press your legs out towards the side and lean forward to find the stretch. See if you can keep your back flat as you're doing this exercise. That way you enhance the stretch at your legs and your hips more than your back. Great. Now that you have kind of increased the flexibility of your hips, to teach your brain, hey, I got new flexibility, reach your hands towards the outer part of your thighs here. Yes. Gently press your legs into your hands. Don't let your hands lift up your legs from the mat. Now you're pressing gently your legs open. So we're training our legs to connect to our brain. Hey, check me out. Okay. Continuing on this same aspect of the inner and outer thigh, we're going to come into a sideways position with one leg out to the side here. And this may feel like a pretty good stretch already, so you've got a few options. You can be on your knee with one leg out to the side, or you can also be on your foot like Spider-Man with one leg out to the side like this. And I'd like you to explore with rotating your extended straight leg. You can rotate it inwards or outwards and determine where the greatest stretch is, or what feels like it could use a little tender loving care. Take some few deep breaths here. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Again, you can be on your foot, or you could be on your shin bone, if you're on your knee. Yeah. Rotate your thigh. In or out, that's your straight leg thigh. Just to localize that stretch. And take some deep breaths here. Boy, do I feel a stretch. Great. Okay, friends. Next position is we're going to be in a half kneeling position. So let me get that set up here. Okay, can you see me? Yes? Great. So here we're going to have one leg up, one leg down. I'm just going to adjust my monitor so you can see me. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Tuck your tailbone under here. If you have like a volume dial here on your pelvis, it's like, let's turn it up. Rotate that volume dial so the tail tucks under, yes. It's almost like doing an ab crunch here. You ought to start to feel it here at the front of your thigh already. So once you do that, you're just going to rock forward a little bit and then rock back. Rock forward and rock back. Keep the tail tucked to ensure that you're enhancing the stretch at the front of your thigh. Yes. You're going to take the same arm that's at your downward leg. You're going to bring it over and arc it over. Yes. And back towards center. Bring your arm up and arc it over. Good. Okay. Next. You're going to lean forward a little bit here. We're going to rock a little bit back and forth. Back, you may feel more of your hamstrings, your calves, and forward. Great. Okay. Once you've reached the forward position, I'd like you to straighten out your back leg. So this enhances a stretch at the front of your thigh here. At your foot, opposite hand, opposite foot in front, you're going to reach the other arm up towards the ceiling. Good. 3 rotations. That was 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, switch legs. Okay, so here we go. Remember, tuck your tail underneath. You'll feel a stretch at the front of your thigh, kind of like you're doing an abdominal crunch here. Start to rock forward and backwards. Okay. Keep the tuck of your pelvis, the same leg gets down, bring that arm overhead, and you're going to arc sideways. Boy, this feels so good. Okay, next, start to straighten out your front leg. So feel the stretch at the back of your thigh and calf. And come forward and back. Okay. Come forward. Perch up onto your back foot, back leg straight. Opposite foot, opposite hand on the ground. Rotate. 3 times. Reach up towards the ceiling. Okay. Go ahead, give yourself a nice child's pose while you're here. Breathe into your lower back. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Take a few deep breaths laterally into your rib cage. Walk your hands to the other side of the mat and breathe laterally to your rib cage. Great. Let's come back up to standing position. You're going to open your feet a little bit more wide here. We're just going to tip sideways to sideways. The intention of this is to feel a little bit of a stretch at your inner thighs. Good. Now go ahead and rotate, reach down towards one leg. And the other leg. You can slightly bend your knees as you do this. And switch. And switch. One more time each side. Switch. And switch. Great. Okay, last exercise is called bottoms up. You're going to be in a squat position here. And what you're going to do here is you're going to send your bottom up like this, and then back down. Up, and back down. So the intention of this is to feel stretch through the back side of your legs and your bottom. You may even feel a little bit of a stretch through your lower back. I don't mind if your back is flat or a little bit rounded, whatever's comfortable for you. This is nice to get some mobility even through the nerves that connect from your spine through your legs. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Great. Thank you so much for joining me today for Happy Hips. Let's do a final gymnastic salute. Ta-da! Great. Hope you had fun. Hope you're feeling a little bit looser, a little bit more mobile. Go ahead and walk around where you are and just examine and check into how your hips are feeling. Maybe even your back is feeling pretty good too. So thank you so much. I look forward to joining you guys